Good morning and happy Thursday. This is Xena Warthog Princess coming to you from Orlando with my Vera Bradley Factory Outlet haul. And I will tell you up front, it is very heavy on Blue Island Medallion, which is one of the newer pattern releases. I did take some pictures of the store, so there will be a shop with me video coming after I get home and I can put that together. I'm also going to meet some Vera friends this morning, and we're going to Disney Springs before I have to go to the airport. So we're going to hit the Vera Bradley retail store there, and hopefully it'll just add some more pictures. So I'll put all that together after I get home. But here's the haul. Got 2 bags, yeah, because in usual Xena fashion, I did go a little overboard. But I really love blues and teals and purples, and that's definitely what that pattern is. Okay, and its name is a medallion, but it's actually, to me, it's more of a paisley looking type pattern. But it does have these floral medallions in there, and it's a geometric pattern. So this is the large Glenna, and this is a great tote for either everyday purse, for obviously an extra large purse, or a work bag, a travel bag. I mean, it doesn't have a trolley sleeve or anything, so it's not truly a travel bag. But yeah, it's big and it's very versatile. But I like this bag because it has these side pockets, so I can put a water bottle in there or a snack tower or just drop my keys. I have this front slip also, which is usually where I put my phone. And there's no pocket on the back. Like the older Glenna had a front and a back pocket. The large Glenna only has the front. And that's fine. But yeah, you can see the pattern. I did look at everyone in the stack to pick pattern placement because the side, the way it's designed here, it becomes a little choppy. I thought this one just overall looked a little less choppy. It's still choppy, but anyways, it's fine. I did get the floral almost fully intact. And on the back, I do have one. It's not quite centered, but it's quite lovely. And you can see some of all the rest of the pattern around the flower, so that's really nice. And again, the side pockets, it almost really doesn't look choppy at all. So, okay, large Glenna on the inside has a recessed zipper. It is a flap zipper closure, so you don't have to bring it to a point. It actually does give you some excess capacity at the top. But inside you have, I think it's 3 slip pockets. Yeah, 3 slip pockets on the front. And on the back, you have a privacy zipper. Let me put the straps back inside. So now, this is a very good thing that I came with a half-empty check bag because I have a lot of things that need to get packed into it. Then I got the 4-piece Cosmetic Organizer. This one is the factory style version. Again, it's Blue Island Medallion. This is a 4-piece set, obviously per the name. You have this exterior plastic clear one with trim and handles in the pattern. And I like these for storing things, actually. They're great, especially like under sink storage where, you know, gosh, if you had a plumbing leak or something, things are gonna be protected. You can see exactly what's in there. So things like storing your scrunchies in there, things like that. Yeah, there you go. And inside you have 3 pieces. This one is Lighten Up. And it's the robust Lighten Up. And actually I got pretty good pattern placement on this one because I looked at them and most of them had like a pattern break here, like it's not a splice. This one, coincidentally it turns out, almost lines up to be like a zipper through the same print. So I picked this whole pack because of this piece. Anyways, again, pattern placement is not the be all end all. On a pattern like this, it's gonna be choppy, but just hope to disguise the chop. So I've got a flower on the back. Anyways, this piece right here zips around like that and flips open. It is sort of that vinyl lined, you know, it's that robust one. So like your pencil pouches and some of those things are made in this Lighten Up. I'm making a point of this being the robust Lighten Up because there is another item that is the lighter Lighten Up, if you will. I dare say cheaper Lighten Up, but we'll take a look at that when we get to it. The other 2 pieces are a medium and small, which is still, they're both quite sizable pouches, and they're sort of a cube, rectangular cube shape. And they're really good access because they have a long zipper and then you can really get down in there. It's plastic lined and I'm just gonna leave the stuffing in there to get home. And this one also is plastic bind. But nice, just ribbon zipper pulls with Vera Bradley on them, which I still like. So I'm glad that the outlet at least still provides those. All right, so put all the tags inside so I don't screw everything up on the way home. Oh, right. Now, in this other bag, in the bag, I have a bag of bags. Yeah, silly. All right, so let's just see everything that's in the bag, and then we'll talk about the bag itself. Oh my gosh, this has a lot of pockets. All right, inside I have a ballpoint pen, and again, blue Island Medallion. We got the mini notebook and the large notebook. Both of them are spiral bound. They both have 160 college ruled pages and an interior pocket. I just like this, and this way you can really see the geometric pattern of the medallions and why it's called medallion, you know, versus like a paisley. But it just kind of gives me a paisley vibe with all the flourishes and whatnot. And that's it for that pocket. In the main pocket, yeah, okay. Oh, knocked my necklace off. Oh, my necklace is Vera Bradley too. It's not new, but it's kind of cool. All right, I guess it doesn't want to dump, so we'll just go through it. I got a sunglass or eyeglass case. It's the squeezy open kind. So it's quilted, padded, it has a little bit of structure to it, which is nice, and mixed pattern placement. We got the large travel pill case. And this one, if you haven't seen them, oh man, the zipper's caught up in there. Zipper and the tag. Oh, I think the lady did this on checkout. Oh man. Now I'm gonna, oh man. This is not gonna be an easy fix. Crap. Anyways, inside you have a whole 7 of these. So 1 for each day, 4 pills. So you can do 4 days for a week, or you can do 2 a days for 7 days, or you can do 1 a day for 28 days. Wait. Math in public. All right, well, I gotta fix that zipper. Okay. And then, these are in no particular order, it's just grabbing out. This is the small Ditty bag. Now this is a super light nylon, and it's got like that, I don't want to say mesh, but it has that sort of just nylon, that thin nylon. It's the same material that the pencil pouch trios are made out of. But anyway, it has a little sewn-on Vera Bradley tag. You can see the pattern all around. And it is not a drawstring Ditty, but I like these because, you know, it has a little bucket bottom, so they'll hold some things, lightweight, very portable. And you put the top together and roll it down however many times you feel necessary, and then you just clip the closure. And then that kind of becomes a handle to hold things. Anyways, I prefer the drawstring. I do very much like this style of this fabrication, but yeah, for what that's worth. But again, it just folds down nice and flat. So if you're like me and you travel with extra pouches, there you go. All right. Then I got a Lighten Up lunch bunch, and this is that the cheaper Lighten Up I was talking about. So it's sort of thinner, more pliable, almost softer, almost feels kind of more fabric-like, especially when compared to the Lighten Up. Now, it's certainly not as soft as cotton, but if you're familiar with the spectrum of Vera Bradley Lighten Ups, this is on the soft side. Yeah, so normal variations, I think, yeah. It does have a name tag on the back if you so choose to use that. I was even thinking I might take that off, like unsew it, so that you can just see the whole pattern, because I don't need that tag in there for the most part. We'll see if I ever get to that, but this is very simple, double handle, double zipper. I like these, I mean, certainly for lunch things or snack things, but I actually buy them for the most part, I buy them for like organizer bags because I like in a backpack especially, you can put that in there with stuff in it. You can zip it part way down because it's not gusseted, but if you just unzip it part way, then you can access everything inside without dumping everything out. But I like to use them as organizing bags, you know, because in a backpack, when it's all in there, you just grab the top handles and pull it out. You can carry it around, you know. So for, you know, toiletries or whatever, they're great. I got the factory style coin pouch. This is quilted cotton. Has a little slip pocket on the front, and then it's just a single, you know, zipper coin pouch. And then I got another Lighten Up lunch bunch, and this is a pattern or color, I suppose you would say, that I had not yet seen. And you know, I like my heather grays, so Lighten Up lunch bunch in Zen gray. It is very much a heathered look to it, or even like a denim look to it. It is a softer side Lighten Up, but more robust than the Blue Island Medallion one is. So it has a little bit more stiffness to it. This one, the card came out, but it still has the same everything, same logic, all that too. Another item that's new to Vera recently, and I have two of them. Where's it? Oh, here it is. So these are the hand sanitizer holders. I will say, you know, these showed up on the Vera Bradley website and then they disappeared. And I thought that there was just a delay in delivery or release or something about them. And then it turns out they came out on the factory side. And the reason I make a point of that is because this one, that makes sense. It's a factory style pattern. But this one is the Rainforest Canopy. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, Rainforest Canopy. So it's the new retail side pattern, but you still can't buy this online, or at least I don't think you can. Maybe you can now, I don't know. But anyway, so this was sold at the outlet straight away, even though it's a new release. So I just found that interesting. You know, Vera's constantly keeping me on my toes. But I did grab both of them. And they're kind of nice because they're like a plastic coated cotton. So they're going to be very wipeable and whatnot. I don't think I would put them in the washing machine, even if you took the loop off. But these come with an empty bottle, and they're larger than I expected. So this has the quick release thing and these two loops, so it kind of unlocks the top when you take the loop out, and that's how you get the bottle in and out. You can see it's just empty bottle, so you have to put your own stuff in there, and that is actually kind of nice. Because we all have different preferences and scents and whatever. So there you go. Got two of those. And this one is another new item. They've had a lot of new styles, or at least ones that I have not seen. And I don't get to the outlet that often. That's why I go crazy when I do, typically. But this one is the RFID Tech Wristlet. And I really like this size. Unfortunately, my phone is in the other room charging. But it's, you know, it's just a good wristlet size. I picked a perfect pattern placement on this one for me. It is actually centered. I'm very, very happy with this. It's just a single zipper, and then on the back side it has this clear view. So to me, this is like a giant zip ID, which is not how I plan to use it per se, but you know, you put your phone in there and you put the face of it facing out, and you can actually do stuff on your phone through the clear plastic. So this is great for like amusement parks, whatever, so you know, you can kind of keep it protected, whatnot. So there is that slip there, and then the back of it, there's another pocket, but in that pocket you have 4 card slots, 2 and 2, and like I said, it's RFID. So anyways, really nice. The wristlet strap is removable, and it has the loop there, so you can clip other things on there, whatnot, but kind of nice. I like the size of it. Okay. This is the Lighten Up Compact Organizer. I have several of these, and I've mentioned them before. That it's one of my favorite newer Vera Bradley styles. It's just a great size for almost all my handbags. Obviously not the small ones. But yeah, the front has organization. This so packs a punch for a tiny little piece. You've got 2 mesh elastic slips. You have a zipper mesh pocket there. And then inside here you have the main pouch. It's just nylon, it's not plastic coated or anything, but it's a triangular shape, so bigger on the bottom and thinner at the top. But they're just a great size, and obviously very organized. It has a loop on the side that you can attach a ring to or do other things with. I actually haven't done anything there, but I might someday. This item I actually bought with my sister-in-law in mind, you know, but she couldn't carry it home, and so I didn't even offer it to her. I might just hold it for a future gift, so I don't know if she's watching, but stand by to stand by. But this is a packable weekender, actually, or a packable travel bag, but it's a weekender shape and size-ish. But isn't that perfect pattern placement? I just got a nice little flower with the other stuff, and they're not all, you know, same. I'm not going to open this up because I am getting ready to travel and I have to get it back in, and I'm getting a little short on time to figure it out. So just know that it's kind of a weekender shape to it. It is that very thin nylon material that I think is still pretty robust, but great for travel. I mean, if you think about this being a, you know, full size like this, is pretty cool that it gets down to that small. All right, this is another Lighten Up item. It is that softer Lighten Up. It is the zip around cosmetic. This is not new, but is on the newer side. Like, I liked the Lighten Up travel organizer that was the same basic shape, but it was thicker this way. I have a couple of them in different patterns, and I usually just keep my electronics in them on an everyday basis, and I just pull out cords and things as needed. But this one is a double zipper, opens up. It does almost lay flat, really, pretty much. On one side you have 3 mesh slips, on the other side you have a covered mesh enclosure, the whole pocket. So actually really, this I think is the replacement for the one that I like, because on the other one it had a main pocket that had 3 pockets on one side, 2 on the other, but it was gusseted on the sides. And so I think it would hold much more than this, but I think this will be great. Even for tech items when you're traveling or other things, you know, you can really change it up how you use it. Put that zipper inside, tag. Okay, the next item is the regular size travel pill case. Because now that I have to take medicine every day, probably for the rest of my life, so it's not a big deal. Like at most it's like 2 pills in the evening and 1 in the morning, but then I take a bunch of supplements and things, and I'm pretty much going to stay on that for the long term. So I was going to think not just travel jewelry, which is what I use this for normally. I put earrings in the things, but yeah, so big travels, I got the big one and the little one. The other thing I didn't mention about the large version is I can take my everyday, you know, day and night pill things, or I can take the lug ones and I put 2 of those in that large box. So you can take all the ones that came with it and just put those long ones, and they fit just fine. So that's kind of nice. All right, these I got several. These are called Wristlet Keychain. Kind of makes sense because they are, in fact, you know, like the wide loop keychains. I've really gotten on board with these lately, and I like this style with the wide strap. I also like the retail version that has like half the width of this as well. So I like them both. I don't have too many of them, but now I have a few and I can slow down on buying them up. The back has like a nylon strap, and on the front it's the cotton pattern or color in some cases. It has a ring, and then it has the clip on there as well. So a lot of flexibility with how you use it. And it is large enough to fit over my big hands, and you know, so you can be hands-free. So I do like them. The other cool thing about them is you can use it as a wristlet strap. So if you've got something that you want to put a wristlet strap on, like maybe I want to put my compact organizer and use that loop, I can hook, let me get this tag out of the way. I can hook this right on here through that fabric loop, and now I have a strap on my thing. Now, I don't know if I would do that necessarily, but yeah, so you could. And yeah, a lot of things you can use as far. So I got Island Medallion, I got black, navy, and gray. And this gray is called carbon gray. And they all are constructed the same way, so just some variety. So I can use it with other things, not just Vera. Then I got a regular, normal Ditty bag. The factory style used to have the double pulls. They don't anymore. They're the same rolled pulls that the retail side has, but the difference is the factory style does not have the tethered end, so it's not a little knapsack, which is fine. I can't use them that way anyways. I still prefer the free end on them, but there you go. It's just a Ditty bag, and inside is still plastic lined. And the current version of the factory side is sewn in around the bottom. The retail side is not. So the retail side, you can take the plastic and pull it inside out. The factory style, you cannot, but I actually prefer this kind. It just seems more finished to me. And there's the sewn seam at the bottom, so it's still plastic all the way around. It's just finished, you know. And then to fold them flat, I just usually flip the bottom up, so you have that bucket bottom, and then you fold it one more time. So that's how I usually store them, just laying flat like that. All right, another newish style. This is newer to the outlet than it is to retail, because retail's had it already. I don't have any yet. This is my first one. Because I tend to not like bags, especially smaller ones they're over compartmentalized. And, you know, so if I want to use pouches and things, I like to have the open space. I do like bags that have organization to this extent, but it's just not my everyday all the time. So I like both. And hey, Jen, I like to have options. Yeah, she made a point that I've been saying that a lot, and I do, and it is true. I do say it a lot. But this is the triple compartment shoulder bag. And so there's the front of it. It does have a shape to it. The back is folded up. So it's kind of slouchy, not just because there's a seam there. But when you put stuff in it, I think it will stand up just fine. But it is just cotton. There's no structure to it. Not really. But this bag is a handbag. It does not have a shoulder strap. Part of the reason why, I think, is because the zipper comes down here. So there's not really a good place to attach it. I suppose they could have done one of those diagonal ones, but I don't think it needs a shoulder strap. I think this is okay like it is. But you open up the zipper. It is a double zipper, and it opens up really nicely, so you can really get down into your bag. It has 3 slips on this side and a zipper pocket on this side. So just like very standard Vera bag there. And then it also has side pockets. So this has a tab and snap loop, and they come together. So it's not a hidden magnet, and it's not just a snap. It gives you a little extra space. See that, how the tab stretches across? You can fill this pocket a little more than you could if it had one of those other formats. So that's okay. There's no organization inside that, but it has that on both sides. Same. So there's your triple compartment. You have 2 snap pockets and your main section. So I don't think this one is over compartmentalized or over organized. It just gives you some nice options and still space for other things. But there's the base of it. So it is a good sized bag for a smaller, I would call this a medium, you know. And then I'm just gonna flip that inside. And it does, of course, store flat on this big table. Okay, I think this is the second to last item. So Vera's doing a new thing, out with old, in with the new, Thread Up and Vera Bradley. So it's a collaboration. I'm sweating, it's so humid here. It says how it works, there's 3 steps. Step 1, activate your bag. Activate the enclosed bag at the threadup.com/Vera Bradley. Step 2, fill it up. Drop in gently used women's and kids' clothing, handbags, shoes, and accessories, and send it to Thread Up via USPS or FedEx office. Step 3, earn credit. Get Vera Bradley shopping credit for items that meet Thread Up's quality standards. The rest will be reused or recycled responsibly. There you go. I'm not certain I'm going to send anything in like that. We could talk about that another time, about the yays and nays about that, but there's an option. And I don't throw anything away unless it's like garbage. So I do try to recycle, reuse, reinvent, share, etc. Oh, I forgot this item. We got the Cosmetic Trio. I do love these because pouches. But it gives you 3 sizes. So you have your small, medium, and large size. They are a flat style pouch, but they can store quite a little bit in them. They're quilted, cotton, padded, and you can see I picked pattern on these as well. Yeah, so there you go. Now, the last item is a backpack. And I know I need a backpack like I need a hole in the head because I have so many backpacks. But this is a new factory style. This is a Lighten Up Adventure backpack. I want to say I grabbed one of these in the past, but I'm not positive. I can't remember now. Maybe Haymarket Paisley one? I don't know. Anyways, but it doesn't matter because I'll buy more. So it has a zipper compartment on the bottom. This is, I think, the factory style version of the Journey backpack. That's my estimation. So you open that up and it has a compartment here. It is not a robust, waterproof or ventilated compartment like on the Journey, which retails for $175. This actually retails for $195. I would never pay that for this, but at 70% off, which is the weekend sale, it's the best day ever again. Yeah, so I saved $800. Never mind how much I spent. I saved $800 today, or not today, yesterday. But anyways, it has this pocket. It can turn inside out. The thing about this pocket, same with the Journey, is it's shared space. So if you put things in this compartment, it's separate from the interior, but that interior, space is shared. So if you fill that, then that decreases your capacity for the main compartment. If you're not using that bottom, that just squishes down and you have the full compartment utilized for what you want. Okay, so let me zip that back up. I think this is a great travel bag, because this will fit. It will fit under your seat. It will fit in the overhead. It'll fit anywhere you need to. It is nice because it gives you that extra handle to stow, and it has the top handle so you can do it like that. It doesn't have a side handle. It doesn't need one, I don't think. All right, so your main compartment does zip all the way down, so it's kind of like the Jujube BRB in that regard. There are no gussets on the side, so it really opens up. That's great, I think, if you're doing it like this to load it or anything. But if I'm using it as a backpack, I generally have them standing and you're accessing it from the top. That's fine too. Just know that maybe if you don't zip it all the way down, sort of create a pseudo gusset there so that you don't need it all the way open. It does have a mesh elastic pouch here. It goes all the way down to the bottom, and it has a privacy zipper that goes down to about right there, so about that big. I'm not going to zip that up yet because we're going to put stuff in it, but on the front there is one other pocket. It has a double zipper. It runs all the way down the front panel of the bag there, so you can kind of see that. And this again is, you can see on this, it's like super flimsy Lighten Up. So it is a very soft, very thin, very lightweight Lighten Up. So very true to its name. But I do have concerns about the durability of this particular version. Not great, because for me, I have so many bags, none of them are really ever gonna wear out. But anyways, it's just not as robust as some of the other fabrications I've seen. But on the side, you have a mesh elastic cargo on both sides. And then you have a side pocket on the back. So this pocket does go all the way across. It's about this big, so about your hand width all the way across. Great place to put your wallet or cell phone or something. It has pretty nice ergonomic shaped straps. They are padded, not tremendously, but I think sufficiently. And on the back, they have the mesh. On the back of here, they have the mesh. So definitely more breathable, and this is also padded. So that's nice. They do have a little strap on both of the straps. Strap on the strap, bag in a bag. You can hook things onto that if you so desire. Or like if you put a Camelback in the pocket, you can tuck your tube through there, things like that. It has a chest strap. It is adjustable, so you can slide on the slide there to bring it down farther or up farther. Normal hardware, it is all plastic hardware. And it does have a trolley strap as well right here. So again, great for travel. The other pocket it has is a tech pocket. So you have your main pocket, and then behind that you have a tech pocket. Again, this is a double zipper opening. It's slightly padded on the front, not tremendously, but then you also have this padded section with a padded back. So your multi levels of padding, and this little Velcro strap to hold stuff in that pocket. So you can put folders and other things. You can put a laptop and an iPad. You can use this however you want, but it has a pretty good amount of space to it. So you can kind of see the gusset on the side. So you have a full finger width with a little bit extra depending on how you use it. So there you go. So let me just repack this after I get off. But that is it for this haul, and now I'm gonna finish packing everything up and I am out of here, off to Disney Springs. Hope you're having a great week. I'll see you again soon when I get back home. Bye for now.